everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be learning how to cut and sew this beautiful free short gown with drawstring at the waistline. Mine is a little bit different with the one in the picture because my client wanted a bit longer than the one in the picture. So if this is what you are interested to learn, keep watching and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
So guys, here are the materials that I'll be working with. Here is for the strap, the one I'll be using to design the hand, and the down part of the material, and this is the one I'll be using to design the front part, that is the up bodies of the material. Okay, so here is the measurement I'm working with. I believe you can't see this, but I'll be leaving this in the description box below. Okay, so let's start with the folding of the fabric. So guys, I've gone ahead to cut out the width of fabric I'll be working with. So the measurement I use here, the measurement you can use to cut out the width of the fabric you'll be working with is the biggest part of your measurement. If the shoulder line is the biggest part of your measurement, you use the shoulder line to cut out the width of the fabric you'll be working with. And if it is the bust, you use it to cut out the width. And if it is the hip, you also use it to cut out the width. In this case, is the hip. The hip part is the widest part of the body, which I use to cut out the width I'm working with right here. So you can see. And at those front parts, I added extra 1 inch. This one here is the front, while this one here is the back. Okay, so you can see the front is longer than the back with 1 inch. All right, so we know the essence of us adding this 1 inch as we proceed. So now what else we are going to do here is to get the vertical measurements. So the vertical measurement I mean is the shoulder, from the shoulder to the chest line, the half length, and the hip point with the gown length. Okay, so the gown length I'm working with, is 46 inches. Okay, the gown length I'm working with is 46 inches. So I'll make it 43 inches so that I'll be able to add the black strap that I showed us earlier to the down to make it 46 inches. All right, so after that I'll proceed to mark in the horizontal measurement. So let me first of course mark out the vertical measurement before going into the marking of the horizontal measurements. So I've gone ahead to impute my vertical measurements. So for the neck width, the measurement I used for my neck width is 3.5 inches. You can see I'm starting all my measurements from this 1 inch line that I gave here, not here. Okay, from the 1 inch line that I marked out for the front. So that is where I'm starting all my measurements. So you can see the neck width I'm working with is 3.5 inches. So the neck depth I'm working with for the back is 1.5 inches. All right, so I'm gonna have to connect it. So for the front, the neck depth I'll be working with is 8 inches. It's a v-neck, so I'll be connecting it downward this way. I'll do that later. So for the shoulder measurements, her shoulder width is 8 inches. You can see where I'm starting the 8 inches line from. You can see it here. Okay, so her shoulder measurement is 8 inches. All right, so I marked out the 8 inches here. So to extend the sleeve, because this is a cut together shoulder. Okay, so to extend it, I imputed 5.5 inches. All right, so the full shoulder measurement is 17 inches. So I'm going to add extra 4 inches with the black strap for the sleeve length. Okay, so now after that I then mark out her chest line, which is 9 inches. From the shoulder line I took 9 inches for her chest line. Okay, so here is it, 9 inches, and 17 inches for her half length and 42.5 inches for the full length. Mind you, I said I'm going to be adding the black strap at the down part of it because the length of the gown is 46 inches. So moving on to impute in the horizontal measurement, which is her the width of her bust, but we are not using the width of the bust here. So what we are using here is the hip measurements. Okay, so what we are using here is the hip measurement. So now the hip measurement I'm working with is 38 inches. 38 inches divided by 4 is 9.5 inches. So I'll mark down 9.5 inches starting from this line. Okay, I will mark down 9.5 inches. Then I will give it 3 inches of ease allowance plus 1 inch. Okay, I'll give it 4 inches of ease allowance plus 1 inch for sewing allowance. Okay, so here is my 9.5. Then I'll give it extra 5 inch. Okay, you can see it. So I'll mark out the 4 inch. So here is it. I've marked it out. So this is what I'll be doing all through the length of the gown. So after that, I will connect everything together. Alright, so after connecting the lines together, so what I'm going to do here, from the chest line, I'll come down 1/2 inch this way. So from this 1/2 inch, I'm not just going to leave this angle like this. I'm going to curve it. Alright, so I'm done with the curving. Okay, so here is it. Then what next I'm going to do is to cut this out. Alright, that's what I will be doing next. I'll be cutting this out. Okay, so I'll be adding 1/2 inch sewing allowance for the shoulder joining. So guys, I've gone ahead to cut this out. You can see, here is it. So now I'll be cutting out the neck for the front. Okay, so here is it. I marked from the neck width that I came down 1.5 inch for the back, so I subtract it here. So I marked from there, I marked 7.5 inches for the neck depth for the front. By the time I'll be turning this, it will be 8 inches. Alright, I'll be using 1/2 inch to turn it in. So now I've connected the V-shape line. I'm going to be cutting this out right away. So I've also gone ahead to split the front open this way. Okay, so here is it. Now what next I'll be doing, I'll be cutting out facing for the both front and the back. So after that, I'll take this to my sewing machine to stitch it up and down. The final look of it, I'll show it to us. So keep watching, guys. So guys, lest I forget something. Okay, for the drawstring at the waistline, after I finish joining up the front and the back together, so I'll cut out like 2 inches of strap material. I'll be using the material to cut out 2 inches strap. So I'll be sewing it. I'll mark the half length all around the fabric. So I'll be sewing it this way. I'll stitch here and also stitch here. Okay, in a neat form, please. I'll be doing this in a neat form to the front side. So after that, I'll be inserting in the strap from the inside of the hole, from the side of the hole to the other side. Okay, so guys, I'll do that and show us the outcome of it. So guys, I've gone ahead to stitch the materials all together, and here is the outcome of it. So here is the back view, and I so much love the outcome of this clothes, just that is a little bit longer than the main style itself. So I will be making this for myself, and I'll be making exactly the length of the gown in the picture here. So guys, thanks for watching, and do not forget to hit on the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you.